Please pass the ketchup. I think it's going to rain in there. No, we're out here cooking today now. Yeah, now I know a lot of you have seen us do pizzas on the grill before, and that's okay because we're going to do it again. But this time we're doing something a little bit different. We are doing some specialty pizzas that you don't normally find in your everyday restaurant. Of course, I don't think I've found this one at only but 2 places.
And we might have found him at Pizza Doctor's.
Yeah, right. And that's one of the places that we found it, and that's long gone now.
Right, rest in pieces.
So the first one we're going to be working on is ketchup.
Splashing bean ketchup.
Splashy ketchup pizza. No, this is going to be a cheeseburger pizza. And you think to yourself, well, how does that work? Well, it's pretty easy. As you can see, we've used ketchup and mustard for our sauce. No marinara, no pizza sauce, none of that fun stuff.
So you take a piece of dough, you put your sauce on, your meat, your lettuce, tomato, cheese, all that jazz, and you put another dough on top, right?
Right, so that we're all done now. Thanks for joining. No, that's
Sandwich.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you put a cheeseburger on your pizza. No, so we're using ketchup and mustard for our sauce. Now you put on the things that you like, of course, but for us, I think this is going to be pretty darn good. Paintbrushes work great for putting on sauce, so I got some paintbrushes that I picked up and keep in the smoker shed. Of course, wash them before you use them. So there's ketchup and mustard. That should be a pretty good blend of that stuff, right? I like to leave a little bit of edge there, just for a handle for grabbing onto when you're done. You're gonna take that for me, thank you.
Hold it for now.
All right, now next ingredient we got some diced onion.
Time to lick this clean.
Well, so we're just gonna give it a good healthy dose of onion because a lot of people like onion on their cheeseburger. Me personally, I don't, but I know Danielle loves her onion.
I was eating them raw while I was shopping this.
Exactly. So I would leave them off, but I know she likes them. I know Miss Cathy likes them, so we're gonna go with them. Now we've got some pre-ground burger. I believe this is 80-20 burger that we used. We lightly seasoned it with a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, those kind of fun things. We're going to probably use somewhere in the neighborhood of, I don't know, 3/4 pound or so. Excuse me.
Windy.
That's a little breezy today, gang, so, and we're trying to fight the sun as winter starts approaching us.
Winter is coming.
The sun goes a little farther south in our area, so the sun, the shades over the top of us don't always cut out the sun. That looks pretty good, huh? Good bite of cheeseburger on that one, or burger on that one. Now, next most important ingredient, the pickles. And the pickles. Because what's a cheeseburger without some good old-fashioned pickles, right?
And the pickles.
Now, you've seen us do pickled pizza before where we kind of got a little ridiculous with the pickles. You remember that one from a couple years ago? If you haven't seen that one yet, go back and watch it. There was only just, like, we ran the pickle factory out of pickles.
It's like, would you like some pizza with your pickles?
Exactly. You were having a pickle with pizza on the side. And well, we like pickles. We absolutely love them. So we're gonna give it a good healthy dose.
I'm like, oh wait, I don't have a free hand. Never mind.
No, you do not. No pickles for you. No pickles for you.
You want one?
I know, but there's more you can have when the camera's off. So nice pickles, looks pretty good, yeah. And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some cheeses. Now normally your cheeseburger is either gonna have American cheese or my hands are slippery. Apparently my teeth are dull too.
That's hard to do.
And your hands are slippery from pickles and
My teeth are dull for pickles.
Yeah. So we've got a what is this? A 8-ounce bag of mozzarella. So we're gonna go mozzarella. Now again, American or cheddar might be a little more traditional for a burger, but since this is technically a pizza, we're gonna go with a little bit of mozzarella. We've got some other cheese we're gonna add too, because we like cheese, because we live in Wisconsin. There we are.
West side.
Wisconsin side.
Cheese side.
Cheese side up. This is just like a blend.
My leftover cheese.
Yeah, exactly. We had to have cheese for another thing we were doing recently, and Danielle just said, "You know what? You need cheese, Dad? I got you. Here's a 5-pound bag." I'm like, yeah.
Use it later. Why go to the store again?
Well, that's true. That's very true. So we're gonna give that a nice layer of that blended cheese. I think that's a Colby
Here we
Jack,
are, using it later.
There we go. So there's our cheeseburger pizza.
That
Nothing too
bothers me.
fancy, nothing too crazy. Well, let's see what we got going on over at King Kong over here.
I don't know, but I'm still holding this.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, give me just a minute. I'll show it. I'll get it from you. So we've got this set up, and we were cooking the burger on here earlier in El Kabong. So still got some heat on there. I'm probably going to have to be adding more coal as we go on because we're actually making a grand total of 3 pizzas today. Ooh, that sucker's hot.
No, I wonder why.
Yeah, so we're going to put that in there. And a lot of people say, but why are you doing this on the grill? You could do this in the house, and it'd be just fine. And you're right.
That's for when it's winter.
Right, but you can see I make a mess. So when it's nice out, I want to do it outside. But the other thing is you get a little more flavor when you're using charcoal and wood. And we're using a combination of regular charcoal and lump coal. So we've got a couple different varieties in there, a little bit of different flavor. Plus we can throw some num-num wood in too. So we're going to give that about 5 minutes or so. I'm probably going to rotate it every couple of minutes. Maybe a little bit longer than that, depending on how hot that thing's running. We'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and then we'll move on to pizza number 2. Well, here we are. It took about probably 10 minutes or so to cook this. As you can see, our cheese is nicely melted. The crust just started getting a little brown. It's a little bit softer than I wanted, probably because we had to pull it out of the thing a little bit early, but that's all right.
It's curving up too.
Let's see what we got.
Pizza.
And guys, I highly recommend getting a rocker knife for cutting your pizza.
And that's all you need to slice, right?
Yeah,
Strips.
that's one pizza strip for you. Yeah, no. Because this cutting board is just barely big enough. You gotta get it to rotate so we can cut it easier. There we go. Now, hopefully, if we did this right, this is gonna taste like a cheeseburger.
What do?
And you'll get a little bit of burger, a little bit of pickle, a little bit of everything in every bite.
Crispy.
Crispy, perfect.
It's soft on the inside, crispy on the outside.
Just the way it should be. How do you think? Well, it's probably too dang hot to eat a big piece of it, but we're gonna try anyway.
I took a little piece because I'm not feeling too great.
A little bit of onion in there.
Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, because you got cheeseburger. Who needs a bun? We got that.
Good dough. Look at that.
Good dough. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot.
We gotta get the next one going.
Right. So we're gonna box this one up, get it in the house, get it put away. Then we're gonna start on the next one. The next one will be a little bit fancier yet, a little bit more unusual yet. Maybe it's something you've seen before. Like I said, I've seen it in like 2 or 3 restaurants, but not very many, and some of them are gone now. So stick around. We got another one coming up for you. Your stomach's ready for round 2 because I know mine sure is. So we're starting this one off. This time our sauce is a 2-to-1 blend of Thousand Island dressing and ketchup.
I can smell it.
You smell it. If you smell,
Smell the smelly smell.
what
the smell,
barbecue
like
is
smelling.
cooking.
Can you smell it now, Mr.
So
Krabs?
if you're not exactly sure what this one is going to be, this one is going to be a Big Mac. We're going to have ground all beef salt patties. They're all ground up though. They're not 2 all beef patties. We just got lots of ground beef. Special sass, as you can see. Of course, we're going to have our pickles and onions and lettuce. And no Sesame Street bun for you. All right, where are we at here? I need things. Oh, I need this first.
I'm saying shoe fly.
Don't bother me. Here's a little bit more of our ground beef that we made earlier. Now this one I think I'm going to go pretty good.
Casualty.
Don't like casualties of food cooking. Yeah, ground beef, baby. Now, this ground beef was actually made, the cow was raised, and we got it from Miss Kathy's soon-to-be son-in-law. So far, everything that we've tried out of here has been pretty darn good. So shout out to Tyler for raising a nice cow. Hey there, Lamp, that's a nice shoe.
Shout out to the cow.
Moo moo buckaroo. And our onion, because you guys like onion.
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 I did a very bad job of cooking them.
Oh, they're fine.
Very uneven.
We're not making it look pretty because it's underneath all the cheese. So we don't worry about it. So there's some onion. If you would hand me the cheese over there, please. It's right down below you there. Oh, I need pickles too. Thank you. I think this time we're going to go with just a blend of cheese. Should have enough.
Pickles first.
Yeah, we'll do pickles first. What the heck? That should be good.
Just a fistful.
Fistful of pickle. Very similar to the last one, as you can imagine, being cheeseburger versus Big Mac.
Just
but
sauce difference, I think.
I think the flavor should be completely different, even though it's very similar. But we're going to find out, because I know I sure like a Big Mac a whole lot better than I do plain old cheeseburger.
I like pickles.
I like pickles. Pickles are my friend. When I grow up, I want to be a pickle. That looks pretty good, yeah?
If anybody knows the reference, and the pickles.
And the pickles.
And the pickles.
All right. And the pickles.
Sweet sour sauce.
Sweet sour sauce.
All over my body.
Oh, the cheese got a little warm sitting out in the sun.
See what happens.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Still should be really good.
It's like, if nobody knows, it's against the law to waste cheese here.
That's right. That is a sacrilege.
It is.
No wasting cheese. Yeah, look at that. It melted. Well, we'll melt it some more.
I gotta wash my sweater after all this.
And it's time to wash your sweat.
Gonna have enough cheese for the third one?
Yeah, we got another bag of mozzarella, and we got a special surprise for that one.
Special supplies.
All right, let's go see what we got going on over here at the old King Kong, shall we? There we are. Let's take the lid. Yeah, we still got a lot of good fuel in there now. So this one should cook a little bit faster. We lost a little bit of heat the first one. But this one should go much faster. We got an extra step to add to this one once it's cooked. Stick around. Love is a fundamental. Okay.
Man,
so,
they're noisy.
yeah, there's a lot of traffic going on. Look at here. So this is what this Big Mac pizza looked like, but we got to add one more thing to it. Lechuga.
Lechuga.
You got to have lechuga because it says in the song, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a Sesame Street bun.
Missing up Sesame Street bun.
No, we don't need no Sesame Street bun on this one.
What about Oscar the Grouch?
That's
Or
me.
is that- yeah, I was
that's
gonna say
me.
that's you. You're not green, though.
I'm the Grinch.
I'm green. I
Well, the
had
lettuce is green. That'll make me green, right? So we kind of cut this up fairly fine. I probably should have done a little finer job of it, but that's all right. There we go. Lettuce. Let us begin. Handy dandy rocker knife. Let's see what we made, huh? A little harder to cut through with the lettuce on it, but that's all right.
maybe cut it first, then the lettuce.
First comes lettuce.
All right, now we gotta have pizza strips, I'm telling you.
Well, yeah. Well, if we were inside and we had plates, yep, that's probably how I'd serve it. We're outside and we're out of plates. So,
Sounds like they got them all.
they got all the plates?
Yeah,
All
with all that banging.
right. Yeah. A lot of noisy people around here. That's okay. They can be noisy.
Hey, don't they know we're recording?
Yeah, what's the matter with them? Well, there we go. So there's Big Mac. Let's see what it tastes like. I suppose we shouldn't call it that. Probably get copyright infringement.
Oh well.
Holy crap, it's hot.
It's a lot of dough. I just dropped some down my.
That sucks.
That hurt.
Yeah. I think I put a little too much ketchup in the special sass. But that's all right. What do you think?
Ooh,
Hot to eat, though,
ooh,
ain't it? Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Very good. That's what she said. She said she likes it and thinks that the double golden arches should be changing over to a pizza joint instead of a, yeah. All right, well, we got to box this one up and get it out of the way because we've got pizza number 3, because that's the magic number, coming up very shortly. Dough is in the maker. Gonna add a little more fuel to the fire. Get that one rolled out and we'll show you what the next one looks like once we start putting it together. Here we go. It's part 3. And I gotta ask my pickle assistant to take care of something. Would you drain those? You can let her do it.
Yeah.
So this one we're gonna start with mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. This will be this I've
We have
never
enough.
made before. Oh yeah. I've never made one like this before. I've never seen one like this before. But this was inspired by another dish we're gonna be doing in another video that Danielle wants to try.
Thanks to Travis.
So yeah, and thanks to Travis. So we're gonna give this a shot.
Ooh, those smell dangerous.
Yeah, they sure do. Don't worry, we'll be all right with that. See, we got lots.
No, just
You just slide over there and borrow one of those. Yeah. All right. I don't know why we're
Oh.
using mayonnaise, but we decided to use mayonnaise because it's Tuesday. No
that
meat.
is interesting
Yeah, it should be unique.
without the sweet.
Yeah. Well, that's the one thing we didn't put in there was the sweet, so we're gonna see. One more, and I think we'll have
I
enough.
think the mayonnaise will balance it out.
I think so. I think it'll be all right. It's definitely going to be the most unique flavored pizza I think I've had, and that's, gang, if you're not familiar with a place called Pizza Doctors, look it up on the internet. They were featured on the Travel Channel as odd places to eat. Now, they're closed now, but that was here in our hometown.
I missed that place.
It was amazing.
Closed because of the Don't Talk About Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno shut it down pretty good. All right, so there we go with that. Now, we're also going to be going with a lot of the other ingredients we've been using throughout the day, which you're used to, which is onion. Onion. Partly because we just need to use up the onion. So we'll get those sprinkled on there and see what that tastes like when we get that done.
Actually, this might be really good with that
This
cheese
could be
too.
very,
Oh my
very,
gosh.
very, very crazy.
Really good or really bad?
Really good, or something we're probably going to feed the dog. All right. Burger, because we got a lot left. But this isn't even, this is just weird. We're just weird.
We literally thought about mayonnaise like right before this clip.
Like literally while the dough was finishing up, it was like, what are we going to use for a sauce on here? I didn't really think that part out. She says mayonnaise. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, not ketchup, not
No,
mustard,
no.
not ranch.
I think we're going to put those on the top.
Yeah, you gotta have the color.
Yeah, we're going to definitely want the color on there. So we're going to go after this cheese here. And this is, again, an 8-ounce bag of mozzarella.
Bobbity boopy.
Bobbity boopy. This thing fights back.
Yep.
All right. Probably got a little melted in the sun, too. As long as you didn't get violent femmes and blister in the sun, you're all right. Here we go. Look at that tomato. Wait, there's no tomatoes on here. What am I talking about?
Some of them can look like tomatoes.
Yeah, it's going to look like tomatoes in a minute here. Hang tight, gang. The best is yet to come. Now, we're also going to be using another kind of cheese on here. But actually, it's the same kind of cheese, just in a different way. I can figure out what in the heck I did with it. You got it over there. Thank you very much. This is fresh mozzarella. And this came pre-sliced, so it made it pretty easy. I diced it up a little bit smaller, just so we could spread the love out.
I love mozzarella.
If you've never used fresh mozzarella before, I highly recommend you try it. It's even good on its own as a snack. But this stuff, I mean, the little baggie comes in there. It's got the juice in there and everything to show you how fresh it is.
Ironically, mozzarella is really good with what we're putting on top.
Yeah, this is going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Man, the smell of those things, the smell
Need
is
some
strong with this
like cracked black pepper, I think.
You want some cracked black pepper on there?
I'm just looking at it. I'm like,
I can arrange for that.
Do you have any of that in the meat already?
Some, but
And we put probably good.
we can give it a little sprinkle. Just get some. Hey, look at this.
Leftovers. Yeah.
There you go, baby. This was actually Miss Kathy's idea to get this cheese, and I'm like, we're gonna have some of that. All right. You want some pepper on there?
Nah.
Okay. Now we go on to the Coupe de Gracie. You've seen us do this in regular videos before.
Just waiting for it to
Making yeah.
drip.
Here, just hand it over here. I'll start on.
Like it looks like a vampire.
We've got Kool-Aid pickles.
No, bloody pickles.
We
for
got
Halloween.
bloody. So these are actually
Oh
done
no, it's dripping.
in tropical fruit Kool-Aid. Now you've seen us, if you haven't seen the pickles that we made with Kool-Aid, just the straight up pickles in the jars that take about a week to cook nicely.
That spot's gonna be
recommend
really
you go watch
juicy. Oh
that.
my goodness.
But for the meantime,
Look
yeah,
at
those pickles actually became kind of a staple. They're a southern delicacy, and I made them a couple of years ago, and we did some videos on it. Some friends of ours have even made them and brought them to us when they came to visit us. I think that was Robert's Ride Along, and Randa brought us some Kool-Aid pickles. You want more?
Let's put them all on there.
Sure, let's put them all on there. Sure,
dump
let's put them all on there. Yeah, that'll be all right.
You
There
missed
we
two.
go. Well, geez, you can't have that.
One more.
Well, that is weird. That's definitely strange.
I don't know how to feel about
I'm not
these,
really
so
sure either, but
we gotta do it right.
I mean, they probably would have been better with some sugar in there. But
I think the
that's okay.
sweetness of the cheese will help.
I think it will too. Mayo should help a little bit too. All right, let's go with that. Ah! Where's my towel?
You know, I need to take another picture and just have bloody mess.
Yeah. So I think I got to fuel up the old King Kong needs a little more help. So bear with me while I get a little bit more lump coal and some num wood. I'm gonna have to move this aside for a minute so I can do that quick. We'll put this over here on the other side, so we're ready to
The monstrosity.
cut that when we get to that.
That is
point.
almost as bad as volcano baked meat.
Almost, not quite.
Need to make
we're
that
out
again.
of fuel. This is gonna be hot. Need some more fuel.
We should make volcano baked meat sometime.
Well, you know, I can only do so much. A little bit of num wood, just because we like num wood. Well, this is hickory that I'm putting in here. We're also using lump coal. We've run out of charcoal, so we're using lump coal. Press 1 to use your feet. Need a little more fuel to finish this off today because it's been running for a couple hours now. There we go. That should take care of that. That should be just fine. It's already starting to smolder. So we should be good with that. Get some pieces in the middle so they'll start cooking. There we go. There we are. All better. Grill goes back on. This is probably not going to be the greatest pizza we've ever made, but it's definitely the most unique.
Volcano baked meat is still more unique.
Alright, so we're going to give that 10 or 12 minutes or so, see how it comes out. And we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Well, she's off the grill. And I think the crust got a little dark because I had a little too much fuel to the middle, so it's a little dark in the middle, but that's alright. We're going to work around it. You can see though that mozzarella got golden up
It
really
actually
nice.
smells kind of good.
It really smells weird, but it really smells good.
My senses don't know what to think.
It's confusing, that's what this is. It's very confusing because it's got all these weird different smells that are coming off of it. Not to mention the way it looks. But we're gonna give it a shot.
I have been waiting for a bigger piece of this because I have been curious.
Yeah, me too. There it is.
Ow.
It's really hot.
Oh yeah, that got dark. Oh,
Got a little dark.
I'm not gonna have that part.
Gonna try this one over here maybe.
Oh, that's black too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did I overcook it? Here you go. This one over here isn't too bad. I can't grab them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to tend to it as much as I should have because I was busy doing other things and it sat still a little too long. But it should be all right.
Oh, oh.
Very unusual, huh? Well, not our best creation ever. I don't think the pickles being in sugar would have made any difference.
That's not good cooked. Oh,
Well, you win some, you lose some, right? Yeah.
Kool-Aid pickle should not be warm.
No, definitely not. They definitely should be not made without sugar.
Once you get over the pickle part, it's actually good.
I don't think it's that bad. It's a lot more savory than I was expecting it to be because of the mayonnaise and because we've been putting sugar into pickles. And that mozzarella cheese along with the meat and the onion really sets it off. So it's not bad. It's overcooked, but it's not bad.
I don't know what to feel, even after eating
I'm
that.
not really sure either. It's very unusual. But you know what, gang? It just goes to show you can experiment with food any way, shape, or form that you want. Try something different. Maybe putting them in the sugar would have made them better. Who knows? But you got to see some very unique creations that we made today because we like to have fun with food.
I'm gonna regret this.
You go ahead. Just do it anyway. It'll be all right. That one's a little dark, though.
I don't care.
That's all right. Yeah, I didn't get to rotate that pizza as much as I should have, but it's like, see, that one's nice. Yeah, it just got a little done on one side.
Time to be done. The dog wants back
Yeah,
out.
dog wants attention. It's time to go. Thanks for joining us. Like, share, subscribe. Ring a ding the bell notification. Comment below. Let us know what kind of crazy things you've done on pizza before. Maybe you tried one of these and you liked it. Let us know in the comments. Till next time, gang. We went nuts with the most Halloween-looking pickles I've ever seen. And you can do it too. So give it a try. See you next time.